Hi, I'm Sarah with Hope Awakening Yoga. Welcome to your prenatal power flow. This sequence is intended for the first trimester, but it is possible for all trimesters. Just remember to listen to your body and to follow the guidelines of your doctor or medical practitioner. We'll begin in mountain pose. Feet hip width distance apart. Root down through all four corners. Reach the crown of the head towards the sky. Soften the shoulders down the back. And take a moment to tune into your breath. Feeling firmly rooted into the ground, your firm foundation beneath you. And ponder about some things that help you to feel rooted and firmly supported in your life. If the eyes were closed, go ahead and blink them open. Inhale to sweep both arms up overhead, palms touch. And as you exhale, right hand comes to the right hip and side bend over to the right side. Gaze up past your left elbow. Breathe into the side body. As you exhale, round through the upper back to sweep the left arm forward. Left hand comes to the hip. Right bicep comes to the ear. Bend over to the left side. Moving into a bit of a flow here. Round through the upper back to sweep the right arm forward. Right hand to hip. Left bicep to ear as you bend over to the right side. Exhale to round through the upper back, sweep the left arm forward, left hand to hip and bend to the left. Round through the upper back, right hand to hip, left bicep to ear as you bend. Inhale to come back to center. Step the feet together. Bend through the knees and twist open to the left. Right arm sweeps out ahead of you. Left arm behind you. Gaze over to the left. One more breath. Exhale to untwist. And twist to the right. One more breath. Exhale to untwist. Step your feet about 2 feet apart and begin to push your hips back over to the left side, out in front, over to the right. Begin to move your hips in circles. Flowing with your breath. Creating mobility in the hips. Go ahead and switch directions of your circles. Find stillness. Step your feet back to hip width distance. Place your hands on your thighs. Bend through your knees once more as you inhale to drop the belly. Gaze out ahead of you. Cow pose. And exhale, tuck the tailbone. Round through the upper back. Cat pose. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Continue to move through your own cat-cows, following your breath, allowing it to guide you through your yoga practice. Inhale to come back through center, straighten out through the legs. Lift your arms out to the side, up overhead, palms touch. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. And if you're a little further along, second or third trimester, step your feet a little wider, about mat width distance, to move through these sun salutations. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins, straighten through the spine, and exhale, fold once more. Releasing the head and neck down. Inhale, root to rise, bend through the knees, rounding through the spine, head comes up last, arms sweep out overhead, palms touch. And exhale your hands down through the heart space. Inhale to sweep the arms out to the side, up overhead, palms touch. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms sweep out to the side, up overhead. Exhale the hands down through the heart center. We'll move through one more half sun A. Inhale to sweep the arms out to the side, palms touch overhead, and exhale, forward fold. Hinge from the hips. Inhale to half lift, hands to the thighs, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale to draw the hands down through the heart space. Take 3 breaths here. As you exhale, forward fold once more, stepping the feet wider as needed. As you inhale, come up onto your toes, half lift. Exhale, sink the hips down over the heels, bending through the knees, belly to thighs, rounding through the upper back. Placing your hands on the mat for support. As you inhale, straighten through the legs. Lower the feet down, half lift. And exhale to fold, come up on the toes, bend through the knees, belly to thighs, round through the upper back. Inhale to straighten the legs, half lift, lower the feet to the mat. Exhale, come up on the toes, bend through the knees, round forward. As you inhale, lower the heels to the floor, straighten the legs, half lift. Heel toe your feet out wide, mat width distance if they were not already there. Hands find opposite elbows, ragdoll pose. Nod the head yes, shake the head no. Sway from side to side if that feels good. One more breath. Come back to stillness. Slowly make your way all the way to standing mountain pose. Find 3 breaths here. Step the feet wide with the toes pointed out to the sides. Reach your arms out to a T, and as you exhale, bend through the right knee, sinking the hips down, straightening the left leg. Left arm crosses over right, giving yourself a hug. Inhale to straighten, arms out to a T. And exhale, bend through the left knee. Left arm crosses over right, giving yourself a hug. Inhale to straighten, arms to a T, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend through the right knee, right arm crosses over left. Inhale to straighten the legs, reaching the arms out to the side. And exhale, bend through the left knee, left arm crosses over right. Inhale to straighten the legs once more, release the arms. Turn your left toes towards the top of the mat. Right foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Bring your left arm to your shin, your left hand to your shin. Right arm reaches towards the sky, triangle pose. Find your breath. Exhale to press yourself up. Turn your toes so they're both pointing out once more. Place your hands on your hips as you sink your hips down. Goddess pose. Now move your hands to your knees so your fingers are on the inside of your knees. And as you exhale, drop your right shoulder in between your knees. Gaze over your left shoulder for a twist. Inhale to come back through center, and exhale, left shoulder drops down. Gaze over the right. Inhale to come back through center. One more time on each side. Right shoulder drops down. Gaze over the left. Inhale to come back through center. Left shoulder drops down. Inhale to come back through center. Straighten out through the legs. Turn the right toes so they're facing the back of the mat. Left foot is parallel to the front of the mat. Triangle pose. Right hand to the shin. Left arm up overhead. Gaze at your fingertips. One more breath. Inhale to come all the way up to standing. Heel toe your feet in so they're mat width distance with the toes pointed out. Bring your hands together at heart center. Exhale to bend through the knees and sink the hips down. Malasana yogi squat. Lengthen through the spine. Press your elbows into your knees to encourage your hips to open. One more breath. Place your hands down on the mat. Press into the palms to straighten the legs, lifting yourself up to a standing position. Once more in mountain pose where we began the class, firmly rooted in our breath. Bring your hands together at heart center. Gently close the eyes. We'll find one cleansing breath. Exhale where you are. Inhale deeply through the nose, filling the lungs completely. As you exhale, open the mouth and sigh it out. Thank you so much for joining me for this power prenatal flow. I hope you have a beautiful